I see I'm pretty lucky to be alive right now.
But others haven't been as fortunate. In 1993, an outbreak of E. coli at several Jack-in-the-Box restaurants killed 3 people. And it left this victim, 10-year-old Brianne Kiner, with permanent brain damage. And in the summer of 1996, more than 9,000 Japanese school children were infected with the E. coli bacteria. 11 died. E. coli bacteria usually come from the intestines of cattle. Cow manure with E. coli can get washed into streams and cause contamination. And when manure is used for fertilizer, it can contaminate apples, which fall to the ground. If those same apples are made into cider, and it's not pasteurized, the cider can also be contaminated. But the most common method of E. coli infection is through contaminated ground beef, when it isn't properly cooked. One study found that 3.5% of the ground beef sold in supermarkets was infected with the deadly E. coli 0157. And there's also the problem of cross-contamination. Liquids from tainted ground beef can contaminate other foods in a refrigerator or on countertops.
This was a disease that was unheard of or very, very rare even 10, 15 years ago. And it's now, in just a decade, become the leading cause of kidney failure in United States children. It's one of the leading causes of pediatric death in certain countries like Argentina.
Damien Hirsink's brush with E. coli has not only changed his life, but also his family's. His mother has written a book about Damien's story and founded an international organization dedicated to eliminating E. coli from our food supply. Damien is one of the lucky ones. Today, he's a healthy 16-year-old. He plays on the high school basketball team, watches his brothers play on the school football team, and is starting to look at colleges.
Whenever I think about everything that happened to me and everything that could have gone wrong but didn't, I'm very fortunate.
He has lost 25% of his lung capacity and will always be at risk of future kidney problems. But his story has continued to help others.
Damien is our masterpiece. He is probably one of our best accomplishments and successes, because he had so many critical problems and he came out so well.
I believe that a lot of the things that I have in my life are because of things other people have done for me. And our family and certainly myself, we have an obligation to try to make things better for others, because what we have is, we have life, we have our son, and we have a wonderful family. And we need to be able to give back, and that's what we're trying to do.
Just want to say hi to everybody down in Tampa, like Dr. Placencia, all the nurses, Terry, Sarah, MT, all the nurses, they know who they are. And thank you. And watch what you eat.